lessons today. This is called an Ozobot, and everybody is going to get one to play with today. The Ozobot is a robot that you can program without writing or typing, and that's what makes it special. Instead of writing or typing, what you do is you use your Ozobot. It recognizes colors. So the way you're going to do this, and I wish the smartboard were working, I would put this up there, is very simple and very fun. We're going to do this lesson in a few steps. In the first step, I teach you guys how to start an Ozobot, which is very easy. You squeeze it on the sides, there's a little button, and it flashes, and then it's ready to go. Ozobot is a line-following robot. It follows lines. Well, what's the big deal about that? I'm going to show you guys right now.
Whoa, it's already moving.
It's looking for a line to follow. So what's nice about the Ozobot is it likes to follow black lines, so you can program it just by drawing a black line. If I draw a black line, the Ozobot, when it's working correctly, which it mostly does, if not, it's easy to reset, looks for a black line and it follows it. It is so fun and easy. It doesn't know where to go now, exactly. So what we do is we then add another line and the Ozobot will follow it. Right, so where's the Ozobot going to go? So cute. It's going to go that way. Now here is where things get more interesting. When the Ozobot meets two lines, it chooses a random direction. You can tell the class what random means.
It chooses.
That's not how we do things. Yes, please. I'm sorry, remind me your name again? Sophie, tell me, what does random mean?
It means it chooses whatever line.
Right, whatever. It doesn't always go left, it doesn't always go right. It's like flipping a coin. At that moment, it picks one of the two directions without any kind of guide. So, let's see if it's going to go window or door. All right, it went door. What about this time? We don't know. Maybe door again, maybe window.
Window.
Yeah.
It is it does opposite.
Maybe it's
No, not just opposites.
Maybe it's
random.
whichever one it's actually supposed to.
No, because the line is covering both. You can believe me on this one. I'm telling you the truth. It chooses it at random. I swear I'm not lying. Yes.
Can you make more lines on it?
You can make a lot of
What
lines.
happens if
Now-
it's all? It's all like.
Can we have that?
Nope. Everybody needs to sit. Max, this is not how you do things in your classroom at home.
But what if you had a line?
Max, not listening to you in your seat. Yes. Then you pick it up. Okay? Try not to let it fall, but if it falls, not the worst thing. Yes.
Can you make like a whole town for them? So
Yes, and in fact, that's going to be our afternoon project. We're going to have the Ozobot pretend to be a cow and walk through a farm and do different things that a cow would do. What are some things a cow might do at a farm? Yes. Walk around. So we use the black line to make it walk around. What about to eat grass? Well, we need, let's say this is the field where it's going to eat grass. Now, does this bot actually have a way to eat grass? No, so we represent it by picking a movement for it. Now here is the beautiful thing about Ozobot. I'm going to give charts of these to each table. Each one of these stands for a different move. They don't all work perfectly. Everybody heard me say that? And some of them make it go all over the place, which is not okay for your final project. It's okay for your fun, but remember it needs to be able to pick up a line if it's going to follow it. So let's say this is grass, and I'm going to say that when it sees grass, it does a little U-turn. I take a look at my chart here, and the U-turn is black, blue, red, blue. So I need to do black I already have, then I do red. Now here's the only hard part about this. The size and shape of the red has got to closely match this, which is why you guys have chisel tip markers. You don't use just the little point, you use the whole chisel. That's the only hard part of this. So I said black, red, and you've got to try not to let it overlap. And then go, U-turn is, oop, I already messed it up. Then I will do a little move called tornado, which is red, green, red, green. So I did red, now I need green, So red, green, red, green, and that's going to represent the cow eating the grass, and
Why are
then
you
black.
standing up? Like, can you try it out?
Why are you standing up?
We're going to try it out. Guys, move on back a little, please.
Whoa.
I can try it out.
Guys, I wish I could show you this on the smart board. I can't. So, let's take a look.
So it scans it.
Yep, but it didn't work because I didn't do it perfectly. The only hard part about this is drawing it perfectly, which I'm not good at. But you guys will be. Let's do one more sample, and then I will give you guys this to try. Well, here's another way we could do it. Now, of course you can't do this on your project, but just to see it go left, let's take a look. Gentlemen, if you're in front, nobody can see. I put it right down here, the Ozobot, if it's... Oh, it can't go left, there's no line. Let's do something else. Zigzag. Nope, let me write this out for you guys. I will do another one.
No, he's looking
Go
for
somewhere
a line.
later.
It's looking for a line.
Of course.
But no,
It's so little.
Scanning for a line.
Alright, so let's
It
try
probably
this
has, like,
again.
a scanner on the top. Yeah.
Green and red.
What will he do if there's a scanner?
Probably looked at it.
Why is it looking down when it's going up there?
Okay, we're going to try to make it spin. So black, then green, and I'm going to be very careful not to overlap the colors. They need to touch but not overlap. Then red again. Then green again. Those of you who have nice handwriting or are good at art will be better at this than I am.
I'm good at art.
Good.
I'm great at handwriting.
Me too.
And then red again, then black.
I'm kind of good at handwriting. Me too. Look at cute.
Let's find out.
Well, I'm
He has a
terrible
little
at
eye.
art.
He does.
I only do
He's scanning for a line.
is
Of
just
course.
make them all
Does he always scan for lines?
Yes,
He's gonna spit. You can make a dance floor for him.
you can.
Hey, you missed it.
There we go. So we got our little spin. Now he's looking for another line to follow, and he's actually following the letters of the Staples paper, which I didn't think he would do. Pretty cool, right?
That is the most funniest thing I've ever had.
Now, when you guys get this, I want to remind you a few things. First, we're going to start, you guys are just going to experiment a little bit. I'm going to give, there's enough Ozobots for every person to get one.
Just for the
Enough Autobot.
Yep. There's a guide, and you guys are going to practice drawing these. Now remember, if something like Nitro Boost is blue, green, red, it's only going to work in that direction. If you have it on another direction of the line, coming backwards, it's going to mean something else. Everybody got that?
Yeah.
So what we're ultimately going to do on a piece of paper, we're going to decide, okay, I'm going to have the cow spin when he sees grass, speed up when he goes to drink water, rest when he goes back to the barn, and that's going to be our afternoon project. But let's start out with, would you please come on up, Ethan? Let's see how many people will need to share pens. Start out with these at the 2 of the girls, 2 of the boys' tables, and you guys can mix tables, of course. And
I can do that. And are you going to let us have it?
yep, come on over. Please make sure everybody gets 2 pieces of paper. Max, back of the line. Please make sure everyone gets 2 pieces of paper. I don't know why you guys came up.
You just said
You, I said to come up. Not everybody. Take 2 pieces. Give everyone 2 pieces of paper, please. Thank you.
I only have 4.
Maybe you'll want more than one.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
it's 2.
I'll show you how we'll do it. I'll do a sample for you.
Person gets 2. If you need one piece, then count from it.
It doesn't matter. You guys are going to be shared.
1.
You, next year for my birthday, could you get me another gift card like you always do?
Yeah, good.
6.
I didn't get one.
Count for me. 1.
Because I like those.
I need a paper.
I didn't get one.
Guys, you're sharing the markers, please. By the way, these are not special. These are not markers that have a special substance in them. The only reason these markers are especially good is the size is perfect.
Are they permanent?
Nope.
Do they come out if you get it on your shirt?
Probably. But try not to get it on your shirt.
Okay, you got two.
Where's your paper?
How do you turn them on?
Just squeeze the button. Remember? See, right there. Squeeze. Amazon probably.
Amazon Prime?
Yes.
Okay. How much money do these cost?
I will look it up and I will tell you that soon.
Is it like $20? Wait, can
I think more than that. If you have room.
How do you turn it on?
Oh, you don't. You're supposed to sleep.
Okay.
Why don't you start by drawing a line?
This thing is so cool.
How are you supposed to turn it on?
Oh, it's so cute.
Hey guys, everybody's asking me how to turn it on. Look, remember?
Whoa.
You just pinch it. That's all you do. There's a little button on the side. You squeeze it and it goes on.
Mine is moving.
How does it go off?
You have to click the button you click to turn it on. It's moving.
What are you doing? Making a
What's
line?
Oh no.
I'm going to need mine. You'll need to share, please.
Are you
Here
making
are
like a red
lists of
line?
commands. Please share these.
Yeah, like that.
Can you make like a
Sure.
different
Give
colored
me 1
line?
second.
Can you make different colored lines?
Yes, but the best thing to do is not just throw different color lines on there. It's to get it to follow your commands. There's a list of commands. So explore for a little bit and get good at drawing. If you want it to follow commands, it needs a line like that. Yes.
Does the Ozobot work on every marker or doesn't?
Any marker that's the right size.
Like this size?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has this skin
It's so too.
Okay, here's the, here's the spot you squeeze.
that I wanted to do.
There you go.
He can't find it do line.
I get to do blue.
Look, he's gonna follow all of them.
Okay, folks, you're missing the best part. Let me go first.
How did you put it so dark?
Guys, you
How
are
do you put it
missing
so dark?
the best part. Everybody, hands up in the air. Everybody, 2 hands in the air. 2 hands in the air. That means put down whatever you're working on. 2 hands in the air. 2 hands in the air. Max. Elsa. Okay. This is a list of commands. You can get it to spin. You can get it to skip from one line to another. You can get it to go fast. You can get it to go slow. All you do is copy these commands using the marker. Don't just scroll on the paper. I mean, you can for a minute or two, but then you'll get bored. Get it to do what you want. That's programming. Okay, back to work.
How do you put it fat, Harry? How do you put it fat? Where's the
How do you put it fast?
fat?
Oh, fat? So these markers are called a chisel tip, right? That means if you want to draw thin, you draw with just that point. But if you want to draw fat, you hold it sideways.
Which one's fast? Oh, repeat itself and play again.
How did you do that again? How did you do that?
You just hold it. Yep, just flip it
Mine's not working.
that way. See? There. But hold the whole pen to it down. There you go. Okay, yes, you
How
can
do
read
we
it.
go fast? Blue,
Yes.
please. A blue.
Okay,
Just squeeze this. So look, I squeeze the 2 fingers. That's the face.
Is that fast?
Just squeeze it like that.
That's fast. And I will let you have it.
Let's see, maybe it's not charged. No, it's charged.
You need to charge that?
Yes, of course, they need power like almost everything.
So how do you know how much batteries they have?
You unfortunately don't. So that's why we charged them to full yesterday.
Like you charge them every
Okay,
day?
now
That's
this is too thin for it to follow. Remember, you
Look,
need
I
to-
just made it
how you
spin.
do for 2 seconds.
Look, I made it spin.
I need blue. Because I have to
That looks fun. Try it out.
Oh my goodness. I want to do that. No, look, mine can dance. Watch this.
Sometimes he doesn't know where
He dances.
Remember what I said, guys. The only tough part about this is the lines need to be thick.
Harry, look. He could dance. No, Harry, look, he could dance.
I only see one person trying to get it to follow a command. Let's see. That was good. It's fun for you. See, that's fun. That's programming. You've now programmed the robot. That's excellent. I now see 2 people trying to do commands. That's great.
Oh, I did one. It's not working.
Okay, a couple reasons. First, those are thin. They need to look like they do here. And you have, yes, you can. The closer it matches this, the better the robot's going to be at following.
Look at
Sorry, you can't play. You want to prop that up somewhere and take a couple minutes? I know. What's that?
Where should I put it?
I don't know. Oh, I checked. All our tripods were broken.
I'm very intrigued.
That's fun as hell. Here we go. Okay, so that's where you know it's so awesome. Squeeze the slide.
I'm gonna try again.
Oh, that's the one.
This time with
Yeah, that
black.
is it.
Okay. Cool.
Have fun.
This is mine.
So cool.
One very cute one. Black, green, black.
So fun. I'm sure you've been doing it. We can do it in your class.
Yeah. Let me make it to
That's
you.
what I mean. Like, this is perfect.
You gotta read.
How does
Take
it
a
do
look.
that?
Yeah, no, it's an unbelievable device. Take a look.
Wait, how does it go fast? I want it to go fast.
Look, there's your.
I need the blue. Mine is a circle. Mine is blue.
Well, if it's getting stuck there, you have the lines on. They can afford to
Mine is the
to all
worst
over the
listener
place.
ever.
So to get it to do
That's
each
why
one,
I always
go
pick.
thick black line,
Mine.
blue square, red square,
I
blue square,
did
black
it.
line.
No,
Get it.
if mine can speak. Mine is
Good.
turn. See?
Very nice.
Let's see how many shapes it can do. Oh, no, look, he
Let's
kept
see, what's the
repeating.
command? Green, red, green, red.
Watch this, look.
No, that's green,
Look,
red, right? Is that green, red?
Yeah.
Oh, so what's the
Look, he
command?
kept repeating.
Spin? Does it work?
Scanning.
Okay, so then you need to neaten up the mark, so try it on a clean spot.
Okay.
Wait,
No,
but
you
let it
need
roll
to
up
go
there, let me see what
along.
happens.
That's why. It looks so black.
Okay, so, first thing to try and fix it is, remember, the command is actually green, red, green, red. So, yeah, everything starts and ends with a black and red. So let's see if that works. And if that doesn't work, then you need to redraw.
Oh my, look what I just did. See, this one doesn't start with black. What?
You were right, okay, not everything, but
It
most
just
things.
did.
Alright, if that, one or two of the commands don't work as well as other ones, but
Oh, I
they
made
mostly
that.
work very well.
How do you charge?
Oh, I'll show you, that's a great question. Folks, the way you charge them is they come with a little attachment called a dongle, which is a funny sounding word. And here it is, the dongle plugs into either a charger or your home computer. So that's how they get charged.
My
So
thing doesn't listen at all. My thing listens very well.
that plugs into the
What are you
robot.
talking
But you guys don't have to worry about the charge
It's
now.
not working.
I'll come take a look.
Well, this is hard because it has this part over
Oh,
here.
there we go.
It's hard to close.
Well, it should be. Let's
Mine's
see.
not doing random.
There's a part sticking out.
I'm gonna do. Wait, come on. Thanks, do you have the glass?
Okay. You said they couldn't get a special command working.
I first.
Okay, I'll go to that table in a minute, but here. And here,
Let's see.
let me show you a little tip.
do circles. It doesn't do that. It doesn't do X. Oh
Okay,
no, look.
did you tell him to do anything?
Mine did circle.
Well, how's he gonna know? It's a robot. He only does what you tell him. Look, first, everybody look. This is a chisel tip. If you draw with just the tip, it's not gonna work. You need to make it look like it does on the paper. Could I have someone's black?
Okay, let me see.
And by the way, I don't get this right every time. I need to redo it a few times sometimes too. So look, let's say we want it to speed up.
I need black. No.
Okay?
Black.
So there's our black line that he's going to follow.
Black. There's red. I need
You need
white
to
for
fill it in
1
just a
second.
little there.
I need black for 1 second. 1 second.
Okay.
Why am I getting
Try it out. The only way to get good at it is to practice.
Yes, I remember
That's fine. All right? Draw with the thick part and then see what happens. So cool. So great.
So cool.
Yeah, it's amazing. Well, we'll do this with
also
Nicholas.
bought
Yeah.
it.
If I'm-
Like, this is totally like for free. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna
Like,
take
I wanna
that
buy
because
one
we'll
too.
just,
I really like that.
it'll be one of our things.
Where's the black
Like, even when
now?
they do it in partner or
Maybe
whatever,
I have the
I
black.
mean, it's so cool.
Right, because the question is always how easy it is. You can't touch
Let's
that.
see if he slows down.
This is it.
Yeah.
Mine too.
This is so awesome.
So awesome.
Mine is how slow he goes.
Yeah, this was one of the, oh, I know, you could do this thing to kill a day with this.
Oh
Oh, yeah.
I like Look how fast he goes.
Did you get the commands working?
Look what I made.
Very nice, you got go slower.
Look what I made. It's a trap. It's an A. So if he goes there, he'll oh my.
Find it.
I need black.
You
I
need
thought I
to
did.
do
I said, could I hear? It obviously was too hard.
Now black. I'm getting
Freaking.
I'm tricking him. No.
Okay, does anyone here need help?
Like one square and they can
Does anyone here need help?
Mommy.
Oh, by the way, none of you guys have tried line jumping. If you use the line jump command, the Ozobot will go onto a blank area and look for the next black line.
It's going in circles. No, look, mine. Now it's gonna go. Where's the line jump?
Hang on. Yes.
I wonder if it goes. Where's the line jump? No, look. Hey, what did you just Look what you did to the black line. Look, mine's just going in circles. Yes, he did. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Well, actually, it makes it better.
Line
I didn't do it on purpose, but
Okay, let's turn them off and back on.
Yeah, I'm gonna line jump mine. You turn.
Where's the line jump? What color is the line jump?
That's easy.
What color is the line jump?
Take a look, it's on there. Line jump right is black, red, green, black.
Here.
Line jump left, there's line jump straight, there's a whole section. If you need help reading it, tell me. Okay, let's try this over here.
It's really tricky.
Okay, so this,
I'm making him do a U-turn. That's so cute.
okay, I'm gonna reset your robot. Give me a minute to, it needs to be done on a computer screen. Oh wait, maybe it doesn't actually. Just needs to be reset. That just happens sometimes. Let me just see if I can do it with or without a computer.
Line jump left. Line jump straight. Left. No, look, since I did the speed up, any green and blue grass going all of them. Right. Line jump left. Green. Green.
I'm trying to do my
Red. Green.
Then I need a red.
Black. I need black.
I need
I
red.
need black for 1 second. Just for a second.
Okay, folks, would all the girls please look at this, and I'll show the boys' table in a minute. So the Ozobot, Danica's Ozobot stopped working right. So they give you, when you buy the Ozobot, a way to reset it. It's called calibration. And what you do is you hold this for 2 seconds, and when the LED gets solid white, just like we were working with before, you place Ozobot in the middle of a black dot. Yeah, that's a good question. If he's supposed to move forward and blink green. So if he doesn't do that,
That means he needs to get charged?
could be a charge, but more likely, because we know they were charged, you can wash your hands when you're ready. But for now, we're still playing with mark.
No, it's one Copper block.
Yeah, if that doesn't work. There you go. Now your Ozobot is reset. Okay? So let's see it follow along.
That's because I was going to reach that. But you said more call. I know, I did not call. What? Keep on speaking
Let's see if
like
we'll
that.
follow
Why
this
is
line.
the cat black? That is going to make a U-turn now. You make one, do it.
Line jump and then the line.
No,
Why
so
you
I'll
turn?
remember Ozobot. I'm going to reset one more time. And then I'm going to...
I need red.
Yeah.
I need red. Thanks.
Line jumping is fun.
Oh, can I have red?
Okay.
Black.
Alright, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna plug this in for a minute and then try and reset it that way. Okay, let me come and look at yours. Let me just plug this in first.
Nice blue. Yes, it worked this time. Yeah, because now you made it fatter. There's no pocket, guys. Now it's gonna go fast. So if you guys are fighting over, then why just make it first?
Okay, Danica, give it 2 minutes. I've stuck yours into charge. We'll see in 2 minutes if it works. Okay, let's try line jump. You're over here?
I did a line jump already.
Good.
I'm gonna do it right now. I already did it.
Well, did it work or no? Okay. Oh, we'll take a look.
Which one's mine?
Look how different those look from that. Okay,
Ooh,
it's
I
trying
did
to
it.
read it. You can tell by the way it
And
flashes a
look, it
different color.
connects in the last.
But let's have it do a line jump right. Okay, so here's our
Where's the
line.
line jump?
The line jump commands are here. Here's going to be the line that it will follow.
Ooh, you did
There's
mine.
going to be the line that it will jump to. So now, oh, I need to make that.
Who has to do more for mine?
So now, let's have it line jump right. So we see red, green, red. So it's black. You want to get right up to the edge.
Mine isn't.
Red.
Mine does not matter what.
Let's get green. Oops. Thank you.
Audible.
Whoa, sorry.
Oh, there's a black knife on the floor and it's moving on.
That's very cool.
No. Red, green, red. Oh my god. They won't work with me. I got
Okay, you know what?
because I got one by test by doctor. Are you gonna take one? No, watch this. Mine's gonna do all
Okay,
of
let's
it.
try.
So you have to move it. No, look, he line jumps to here, and then he just
Red,
gonna go all the way
green,
around.
red,
He just went to the bar. He's gonna repeat the same.
Someone asked me black peas.
Black?
Yes, thank you.
I remember that.
Did I do it
And
right?
he tortured me to death.
Black, red, green,
No,
black.
that was first grade.
Red, green, red.
No, first
Red,
grade.
green,
Was
red.
that bad?
I might have made the red a little too dark.
I said, oh yeah. Doesn't mean I know.
Yes.
So you don't want to say then?
Alright, but it actually takes a little bit of skill. You need to practice drawing it a little bit. Right there.
There
There you go. Okay? It's all about getting it to look as close to that as you can. So try not to overlap the colors. Try not to make them too thick or too thin.
Mine's gonna do all of this, come back around.
Very fun.
He first does the line jump, and he goes around, and then he's gonna come
So
back
how do you
around.
charge this at home?
I'll show you in 1 minute. Okay, that's okay. We can fix it.
Can I go over it?
This should work.
That's mine. I'm gonna buy those next time I get one of.
Yes, we're taking a.
I don't think he wants because like you can, which I appreciate. And I know that it could correct.
Red, blue, green.
Right, you got to put that quickly.
My cat went to eat. Ooh, he did a dance move. This is the dance move. We're supposed to make the bomb now. And then he dropped it.
I'll show you. We'll go over that.
Okay. I'm gonna do something to it. No, Miss Doctor.
Oh, that's working.
I don't think I should do this. I don't think I should do this because mine just got
Okay. You squeeze it for 2 seconds, and then you quickly put it down here and let it sit for 2 seconds.
Blue. Look, mine's gonna do all of this. I'm gonna go nitro. I'm gonna go black.
Yeah.
I need black.
Boys, come over here with me. Okay, boys, take a super quick break. Come on over here. I just want to show you quick.
Mine's so nice. He's really good now. Yes.
Come on over, guys.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt your work. This will only take a second.
It's okay. This is like my most favorite genre.
Well, Ozobots I noticed are really cool.
I went to drink water this time. What do you like?
Boys, gentlemen.
Mine, I just
That's
want to
it,
watch
and you
mine
leave
do
it
the
like that
same.
for a
Where
while.
should you turn on your light?
Maybe upside down.
Mine's gonna do
There's no need. These are just fresh and dry.
You don't think
Yes,
that's
you can
pretty
take it
hideous?
easy.
I use. Oh, can I take a track?
Taking it?
This is hideous.
Very nice.
This is blue,
Go
red,
ahead.
blue, and then black in front.
Go ahead, go ahead. That looks great.
This is probably the most boring Oh, he's dancing. He's the one who's singing. No, watch that. He's the worst.
Dude,
How's it?
Mine
Oh my gosh, watch. The Ozobot just followed this line. Watch. It's following the line. Excuse me. No one touches
I'm sorry, let me come sit. Guys, 10 or 15 more minutes on the Ozobot, and then we're going to switch to coding. What's that? Right, because it hits something it doesn't understand. There's too much covering the black line. Okay, we're not going to do the farm project today. We will do that, though, this week if you like it. Do you guys like this enough that you want this to be your big project so far?
Yeah.
No? All right, we'll take a vote later in the week. We'll take a vote later in the week.
It's okay to keep.
Okay.
It's okay, Bonnie.
I am going to
My
tell you what we should do.
Yeah, it's so cool. We could and we can. Wait, we keep the Ozobot?
Right, because remember, it's not
Oh,
picking
I'm
up.
trying to
Look, it's
see if
picking
it
up
can-
all
Can
the
we
black
keep
from
the? Do
underneath.
we keep the Ozobot?
That question was answered.
Yes, we do.
Mine
We keep
Right,
the
so I've
Ozobot.
just given that a piece of paper. But also,
It's
don't you
going
want to do
the
anything
exact
today?
backwards.
I tried, it doesn't work.
We keep
I'll get
that.
it to work with you.
I don't know. Wait, we keep that?
No,
Oh, I thought it recognized that.
but I have that calibration sheet.
Alexa.
Where'd that go?
Oh, I'll just
There it is.
do
Oh, there it
Get
is.
to my house. I'll just
I like my
Okay, boys, I want to show you a little troubleshooting that I showed the girls' table. If your Ozobot stops working, which it sometimes does, there's a couple ways to fix it. The easiest one is when you buy an Ozobot, it comes with a sheet. Can I use your robot?
Yeah.
So let's say it stopped following commands, which it did in Danica's case. You hold it for a few seconds, 2 seconds. When it starts, blinks and then goes solid, you quickly put it down on the black
He's such a
circle.
good guy now.
And it resets itself. It'll tell you it's reset and ready to go by rolling forward and blinking green, which it did. So you can fix a lot of problems that way. Okay? Take 6 or 7 more minutes, guys, and then we're going to clean up.
Mine keeps doing this thing. I did the snake one. Where's my second one? Mine keeps doing this thing.
Okay, now, we wanted to get
Where's
yours
my
working,
second
correct?
one? Now I have a second. Oh, look, it has a
Okay.
boost. Look, it's boosted. No. Where's my second one? I can't. Oh, no.
Okay. I think your sheet is very messy. Remember, it needs a neat sheet to follow directions. Okay, so the problem you're having. Of course. So, the closer your drawing looks to the sheet, the better it works. The best way to do that is to use the side. I think part of the problem is that this pin is already beat on. How did it get so beat up?
Turbo. I'm gonna make mine go turbo.
And this one just says.
Oh, this is nitro boost. Oh no,
So,
look, he did
it's
a
not
boost.
just
Watch this.
to use the side of this. So
Come
we're
on.
going with the side. This may not be good.
He did a turbo.
Okay,
This one's
then
fast. Look how fast he's going.
I haven't, it looks like you guys chewed all these. Sure, why don't we
Where's
take care of
turbo?
it?
Class
I don't
black.
understand what happened.
I need turbo.
Okay, let's say we
What's
want it to
turbo?
go fast.
Oh, this thing is so
So
cool.
let's look at
Turbo? I'm turbo.
pick the command that makes it go fast.
Yeah. I'm going to
Okay,
go
so-
turbo around and around.
Speed. So we see here that fast is blue, black, blue, right?
Let's go.
Okay, first
Why
let's
is
look
he
at follow
moving?
this line. This line's
Can
messed
I have
up.
black?
So we can follow that line, so we know we can keep going from there. So we need blue
Look,
there.
mine's moving
So I'm gonna
randomly.
snag her blue.
Oh no,
You
look.
get it back.
There's a
Now,
special
if I
yellow
draw it
color.
with the tip, it's not going to work. You have to draw it with the whole thing. So, see how I'm using this chisel? I start right at the black.
Oh my! Mr. Dr. Hawk,
Yes.
for some reason when you put it on like yellow, it just keeps moving forward.
Oh, because there's no specific command for yellow, so it does the other thing it knows how to do, which is move forward.
Look, he's gonna move
Okay, so
forward.
let's see if this one works.
I'm gonna buy
Okay,
one
so
off
I'm not
the
great at
back.
drawing, but I tried.
Yeah, I'm
So
getting
it
it
should-
when you give me mine.
Sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. 2
I
seconds.
love these
Oh, what? That
They're
is so.
so cool.
I'm figuring out how to buy one.
Okay, let's see if it speeds
It's
up.
gonna go turbo riding and riding circles. Look at
Black
this
and white.
super bond. I just call it
Yes.
super bond.
Got it? So the closer you draw it to this, the better it'll work. You will have another chance to do this week.
Watch this. You're lying.
Do you want me to wait to clean up until you can do
Mine.
one?
Oh my
Okay, do
goodness.
one, have fun, and then we're gonna clean up.
Stop. Why did you do that? It's a You're supposed to do that.
5 more minutes.
Zigzags.
I'm just leaving my phone on my direction.
Wait, hold on.
U-turn. Why isn't it following the U-turn?
Well, that's because it's supposed to make a U-turn, but there's no other line.
There you go, hold on. Just here.
Maybe I'll just
Sure you turn it left.
How much money do these stuff?
Oh, let me look. I
This one was
told
a
you
bit
I'd
stronger.
look.
I don't know if it's really good.
Oh my god, the Ozobot is
what I want.
He just slowed down because no, look how slow he's going down. Because he went over this, now he's so slow. He went over that every time they go over that. Oh, that one was that big. Stop, give it back.
I want to see how it makes it go slow.
Oh, stop. Don't just take it.
Can I try one?
Soon he's gonna go fast. You need to make it.
He goes slow.
Yeah, no, soon he's gonna go fast. He's gonna.
It's
Whoa,
slow.
he's dancing. What's dance?
The Ozobot starter kit on Amazon $40.
This?
Oh, I have only $9 more and then I can buy the
That
other.
would be great.
That's the end.
Because I have $31
You
for
can
my
bring the table.
Well, maybe your parents will. Oh, yeah, well, the
Oh, I
extra
have
line
tons
because
of
this is
dollars.
education.
I have like $2,000. I have like $2,510 in my bank account.
You have one.
I gotta go home again.
How did you make it go fast?
I couldn't even buy
So I
food.
have
Oh, you
no
didn't have to.
idea how this is
How did you make it go
happening.
fast?
That's what it's doing.
How do you make it go fast?
I thought they were chewing on
I know, right? This is so cool. Is it working, Meg?
These are very cool.
Just remember, at the end, I made a turn, so you gotta be.
You
Just do this.
It's not
Hold
the
on.
same.
Right here. I don't want it to fall.
I know, I'm gonna,
Okay, remember, right there,
I'm
you
gonna
gotta catch
take
it.
yours and try.
I'm making a
Good,
puzzle.
good.
How?
Yeah.
No,
Can I put you back?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Make him go on the red.
Don't worry, we'll get another chance this week. I'm gonna keep yours separate, okay? All right, folks, I need everybody's attention, please. It is cleanup time.
No, he's.
I love that you love this, and you'll get a chance to vote later in the week to do this again. Here is what I need. I need each person who has an Ozobot to please come put it back. Or actually, better idea, I will pass this around. And everybody can put their Ozobot in here for now. I will charge these tonight.
Does
Yes,
it come
sir.
with like the whole kit with like
I don't
two
know,
of
the
them
school
or
bought
three?
these for me, but I think it comes with one Ozobot, one set of instructions, one set of markers, and one calibration
Have you
sheet.
heard of Wobble X before? The bubbles of the Wobble X, you know?
Not, but you can tell me about it later. Let's clean up
Because
and then I
you
want to hear.
know what? You can spin it and when you touch it, it doesn't even pop.
Well, that sounds very fun. Okay,
It's very
let's
cool.
do a quick review. First,
Also,
oh my God, what happened there? All right, everybody should be hands off the Ozobots unless you're putting it away. Ozobots on their sides. First, let me do a checkout question that we did not cover. Emma. Ladies,
I know.
gentlemen, I need good listening, and we're not going to do more fun stuff like this. Okay, what's a robot? What's a robot?
Ozobot.
What's a robot?
It's something.
This is not how we answer questions. You had your hand up before? What's a robot? What's a robot? What is a robot? Turn those over, please.
How did you make me go fast? How did you make me stop?
Don't worry about it, just put it in.
I can make some.
Folks, I'm listening for one question. Okay, everybody stand up and face me. Everybody stand up and face me. Everybody stand up and face me. Max, I've been talking to your mom tonight. Just too much poor behavior. Everybody stand up and face me. We're going to do a 5-minute timeout. Everybody stop what you're doing. Stand up and face me, even if you're putting away the stuff. Max,
Turn
that's
it
it.
off so it doesn't.
Max, go sit on the couch, please. Okay, let's try this again. I didn't say sit down. Everybody stand up, take one step towards me. Leave the stuff alone. Everybody stand up. If this is what I have to do to get you to answer questions, this is what I'll do. Okay, everybody who's listening, 2 hands up in the air. Boys, this is terrible. Go stand in line. Okay, I'm going to be calling parents tonight. Go stand in line. Okay, drop your hands. Now, hands off, please. Hands off, please. Everybody, I'm trying to get a simple question answered. Hands up to show me that you know the answer or want to tell the class. What's a robot? What's a robot?
A robot is you can
Keep it simple. It's actually a tough question. What's a robot?
a robot is something you can control by computer or you program it so
Very
you can
nice.
do something.
Great. A robot is something you program to do something. That is what a robot is, and that's why we have robots in so many different sizes or shapes.
Because what an Ozobot or one of them.
Ozobot's are robots. Did we do programming just now?
Yes.
Did we tell it what to do?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Everybody back to the seat. We're cleaning up. The only people I want to see lifting a robot are those who are putting it in a case. Yes, please. Okay, put this away too, please. Thank you.
So are you
I'm
charging
gonna make
these
sure you get-
tonight?
Yes, I'm going to make sure you guys get a working one. Okay, everybody, Ozobot's back in the case. I need in one pile, I need all of the laminated sheets, please. And I need people to make complete sets of markers. Then we will have you guys wash your hands, because some of them look like you were doing surgery. Okay, overall, wait, in there, please. Overall, very nice work, except for the last 2 or 3 minutes. The better you guys listen, the more I can teach you, the more fun we will have.
Ozobot.
I need to
Up in the case, please.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Touch the
I think so.